Hey, my friends, out here today at the trailer. It's been a while. I haven't made a video in quite a while because basically it's winter. Today's January 22nd, and there's just not much going on. We haven't got much snow. It's been really cold, so we're obviously not camping or anything right at the moment. But I just wanted to show you a installation of my Onnais RV keyless door lock. It's actually not keyless, but it does have a key. But it basically what it is a keypad. And so you program it, you put in your personal code, whatever it is that you want to program into it, and it just makes getting in and out of it a lot easier. It's a lot more security for your door. You don't have the old style door locks where, there's 6 to 12 keys that have been made for these RVs. And so someone just might have the key that goes to your front door. So with this deal, you've got a code on it. You do have a key that's in this key fob here. And then you have a key fob, which also opens the door. So you've got 3 ways to open this door. And I will show you with the key fob here. Got a lock, key fob, and an unlock. So real handy deal to have. I bought it on a Black Friday sale around Christmas, and I just got to installing it just the other day. So we got that going on. Another project down the line here is putting in this lend-a-hand folding assist rail, and I'm going to put it right here. We do have a small handle here, but if I have someone that needs to get a hold of something, we'll have that on there. They also fold in front of the door, so if the door were ever to open while you're moving down the road, then that would hold the door closed. And sometimes you see those on videos where people have to pull over on their drop days because their door's flapping open and stuff. So I don't think that'll ever happen with the Onnais RV door lock, but if it did, it's just another layer of protection. So moving on into the trailer here. This is just a quick tour. We're not going to spend a whole bunch of time in here, but if you've seen my previous videos, I used to have a bunch of RV stuff. Good morning, guys, and happy Thanksgiving Eve out here in the trailer today. And I'm going to try and tackle some of this mess. I've been gathering all this stuff, as you've seen in previous videos. And I'm going to do a day's worth of unboxing of all this stuff that I've been collecting. And put them in these handy bins right here. So I can have some organization. Those bins will go in the back of the truck since we don't have under the camper storage. So that's my task for today. And I will check back in with you in a little bit. Here kind of went on a buying binge, and I finally got some wraps on that, and so we got a little bit of containment on that. We bought some bins, and things are organized in there. We've got a bin with water, hoses, regulators, filters, and that sort of deal. And then we've got a sewer bin, and it's got all the fittings and all that stuff in there. The sewer hoses will live in the rear bumper where you can slot them in there. And a couple more bins of stuff. I don't actually remember everything I put in bins because it's been a couple weeks. But so we're getting some organization in here. Another thing we have is a Vivor water bladder. I believe that is a 36 to 40 gallon water bladder. We are predominantly going to be boondocking. So we want to get all the tools necessary in order to allow us to extend our boondocking time out there in the middle of nowhere. Hot springs, ghost towns, lakes, rivers, out at the ocean, wherever, it might be dry camping, where there isn't also any sewer or water or electric. So we'll just see what goes on there. But yeah, we're just trying to get all the tools we need. So our actual freshwater tank is under our couch here, and that's 36 gallons. So with the two, we'll have anywhere from 64 to 72 gallons or 76 gallons of water, which should, it's not a lot of water, but it's something. And we also have some water gallon jugs and stuff like that. So yeah, moving on here, we have just been kind of playing with what kind of stuff do we really need to bring with us when we're out camping. And we have limited space here. We have a 22-foot trailer, so we don't want to bring a ton of stuff with us. So just been kind of seeing where everything's going to sit and playing around with that. Got our buddy heater in here. When I'm working in here, I run this thing. I haven't hooked up the propane to the trailer so I can run the forced air furnace. Um, the refrigerator runs off 12-volt 110 and propane. Obviously, the stove runs off propane, and then the water heater, which is under that part of the dinette table bench, runs on propane. So I'll have to fire those up pretty quick. Been finding a lot of dollar store stuff, and it's great if you're an RVer. Hit the dollar store up. Got these ice bins here. When it's happy hour, when we get to the trailer park or out boondocking, once you get to the campsite, it's happy hour time, baby. And then got this egg holder here and just some miscellaneous stuff. We got some of these little refrigerator bars, and I've heard mixed things on them. You know, some people say they don't work at all, but we'll see. And just trying to free up some space in there. We also do have our Coleman cooler. It's actually a warmer and a cooler depending on how you have the cord hooked up. And it's 12 volt, which we can hook in there. So on our drive days, it can be cooling or warming, whatever we need. Just to extends the amount of food that we can bring with us. Just cleaned up my Wedgwood burner. Got a 3-burner with oven. We like to cook. Obviously, got some utensils. We like pottery, local pottery. And let's see, what else? We bought some vents. So this spring we will be putting some new vents up on the roof and just kind of clean that up. We did elastic coat it, put 2 layers up there. So that's all good. I still do tarp in the winter, but I don't want any water intrusion in a trailer. A trailer with water intrusion is garbage. So everybody knows that. Anyways, yeah, you know, just been kind of playing with it. Like I said, we love the buddy heater. And then we have this dehumidifier, which Eva Dry. Yeah, plug it in, and it gets pretty hot. And then you bring it into your small space, and it just takes out all the condensation. It really works really well. So I'm really enjoying that. And for our power, you know, we have a 2,000 watt Predator. We also have a 3,000 watt Generac generator. So we can run those in parallel if we need to for 5,000 watt, but really, the only thing that's taken electric is the microwave, the air conditioning unit, which we've never really ever had to use. The TV there, and let's see, the refrigerator is 110, 12 volt and propane, so, you know. But it's a small trailer. It doesn't have really a bunch of power needs. We do have, you know, places where we can plug stuff in. So one day maybe we'll have some solar, or we'll go for a Jackery or a Blue Eddy with a 30 amp plug. And some portable panels, and see if we can get away with doing something like that too. So that's kind of just the update here. We are just waiting. We got about 60-something days until spring, guys, and then hopefully we can jump this off. So if you want to stay tuned, like and subscribe. Definitely comment. If you are a boondocker and you have any advice for us, go ahead and comment down in the comment section. And we hope to see all you guys out there. We are open to caravanning with people, having camping trips, meetups, you know, whatever is going on. Invite us, and we hope to see you guys on the road. All right. See ya.